Everybody, welcome back, and welcome if this is your first time. This video is going to be short and sweet. I just want to tell you, so I use mason jars with a regular size mouth with a few holes, sitting on top of my honeybee hives, just right on top of the lid on a hole that I cut about that big, and I set the lid there. But I might start moving to 1 gallon buckets. But so this is the aftermath, where those are the dirty jars. I just came back from feeding them all with 1-to-1 sugar syrup. That's 1 gallon of sugar, which is 8 pounds to 8 pounds of water. So 1 gallon of water, 8 pounds of sugar. And then let's see, this is all the bees coming here to do all the cleanup. This is a frame that was my only one so far that was affected bad by wax moths, and I've had it in the freezer, so I brought it out here and they've been cleaning it all out. And then I'm just going to melt that wax down and use it to paint some frames. This is some pollen substitute that I put out here dry, and they didn't touch it, so I mixed a little sugar syrup with it, and they're all over that. This is the same thing besides Jester's Inside, mixing corn syrup and sugar with it to make pollen patties, which is what's in the thumbnail picture. And then this is just the leftover pure sugar water, and it's just weird that they're not going to that, but I mean a couple are, but they are all over this substitute, which means there's no pollen out right now for them to gather. It's just been so dry, so it's a good thing we're making pollen patties, and we're going to start feeding them to the bees. And it doesn't explain why they're all over these jars, but anyways, I just wanted to give you a quick little video to show you a little bit of honeybee content. This is where I spilled some sugar, and then I came back and threw some hot water on it, the water that I was using to rinse my hands. That's where I actually spilled the majority of the sugar, and then I poured hot water there, and it went around the edges, and they are all in there trying to get that. Maybe it's because that's like more sugar, more pure sugar, and this right here is like 1-to-1. And what would be in the old jars was like, those are the empty old jars, but it was like real thick around the edges of it. So maybe that's why they're all in that. Anyways, y'all have a great day, great night. We are in zone 8A8B, Aberdeen, Pinehurst, Southern Pines, North Carolina. And it is September 22nd, 2025. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye.